You can tell how long it's been with my hair length.
Let's do a before and after picture of Fair's hair growth.
It's so long.
It's so long. I love it though. What do you guys think?
Don't open that Pandora's box. She's on All Stars, not here.
What's my talent? Ask your husband.
Season 2, more like season who? Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Dutch Housewives.
The Dutch Housewives.
We're back.
Hey. How y'all doing?
It's been a hot minute. Very scolding hot minute.
We're back.
We're back. And of course, a new setting again.
Of course. Every time we go on hiatus, we have to have a new... Oh, did I just... Every time we tape a new season, we have a new setting. This is what I call... Oh, we have to bleep that. But this is what I call the couch setting. But yeah, new setting.
New setting.
Let's enjoy that. So today we'll be reviewing Drag Race Holland of the Dutcherlands.
Dutcherlands.
Dutcherlands Drag Race, not just Holland.
Not just Holland.
Season 2 already.
Yes.
We're back. As in we the country, not we the Dutch Housewives.
Yeah. It kind of came out of nowhere because I think 2 weeks ago they announced this new season with the new cast.
Yeah. I mean, we knew it was coming. We already knew about the auditions and when it was taping.
Yeah.
And some rumors of who was on it, but the official trailer dropped just a little over a week ago.
Yeah.
But first of all, we just came fresh off the boat from Spain.
Yes. Spain.
I wanted to say España.
Spain.
So we just came fresh off the boat from España. Are we feeling refreshed?
España is, I think, my favorite spin-off so far.
Oh, yeah.
It is so good. It has everything that I wanted from, like, a new country, basically.
Yeah, it is really mixing everything I love about the old seasons of the US Drag Race and everything I love about the new editions, international versions. And I think this... No, I don't think. I know. This is the best first season of any of the franchises so far. Every other franchise had to, like, figure stuff out, including Holland.
Yeah.
But I feel like Spain got it right the first time.
Yeah, got it right. It wasn't perfect, but it gave them a certain charm.
Yeah.
Like, it was very charming, even though it wasn't very flawless. But yeah, so...
Yeah, but refreshed.
Rejuvenated.
I love it.
Yeah. Rehydrated.
I love it. So first of all, the winner now gets money.
Money. Finally, you're paying us.
I mean, these queens are on that show basically for free, showcasing their talents, of which the broadcaster and RuPaul can make a lot of money.
The least thing you can do is pay the winner.
Exactly. Jeez, it's raining really hard.
Are y'all hearing this?
I hope you don't. That's really much.
We have some tropical rains up in here.
Let's get flooded. So what would you do with 15,000? Like, it's not Spain's level. Hopefully with season 3 we'll get to Spain's level. But what would you do with 15,000?
I mean, like any other drag queen would do, right? Like, invest it in their drag.
So nothing for me.
No. I mean, it's not even enough to pay off my student's loan. That's sad.
That is sad. And, of course, very important. What I think a lot of people might not know if you don't live in the Netherlands or in the vicinity in Europe is that the winner gets a podium at Milkshake Festival.
Yes.
Milkshake Festival is one of the biggest queer-inclusive festivals.
Yes. International as well.
Internationally known as well. If you haven't heard of it, and you're in the Netherlands once it finally launches again, because it was cancelled twice now. We haven't been, though.
We haven't actually
but I wanna
been.
Go.
Yeah,
I want to go.
I want to go.
I want to go.
Take us. Have me as a performer, please.
You need to win Drag Race. But so basically this year the prices went up.
Yeah.
Like $1 million in terms of worth and the reach. So I love that. I really love that.
Yes. Good job. That's a good plus.
Yeah. So let's just quickly explain, because if you're not from the Netherlands or have not been following the news, the quote that the episode started with was probably a little bit weird to you. But that quote is from a teen called Frédérique. This is quite a horrible story.
Yeah.
They were walking down the street one day and this teenage boy came up to them and was like, "What are you, a boy or a girl?" And then they were like, "Why would I tell you? That doesn't matter."
Also not your business.
Not your business.
Yeah.
So they were like, "I can be who I am and you can be who you are."
Yeah.
And then the boy and I think a couple of friends beat Frédérique up.
Yeah.
And they ended up in hospital. They're all right now.
Yeah.
But that really grabbed the country by their throat.
Yeah.
Being like, oh my God, this just happened in what we always deemed as a very progressive country and a very accepting country. We know that it's not like that, even though we like to project that image to other countries. But that really shocked the nation.
Yeah.
And I think it's a really nice tribute that Drag Race Holland put their quote at the start of the episode. So now let's dig into the episode.
Yes.
So we start out with the entrances. And this is, of course, the introduction to the new 10 queens. What do you think makes or breaks an entrance?
That's a really good question because I think ever since season 6, the entrance, because of Laganja.
Ever since Laganja,
let's be real. The entrances has become so iconic and you need to make your statement. You need to push your aesthetic, your drag out there. And it can be a funny tagline. It can be like an amazing look. So it's very important to really introduce yourself.
So let's dig in. Let's see if they've introduced themselves well enough. So first of all, Reggy B walks into the room in this cute Ariana break-free moment. I was a fan of that.
With the ponytail. Yeah.
Did you know Reggy B beforehand?
Yes, I follow her on Instagram and I know of her. I don't really know much about her drag yet. So I'm really excited to see what her drag is about. But I do know that she is the drag daughter of Abby, oh my God. And she already explained that in the episode. So very excited to see what that brings to the table as well. So yeah.
So next in walks the third mermaid of the 3 mermaids.
Yes.
Finally, we have Ivy-Elyse on Drag Race Holland. We, of course, know her. She is one of the triad of drag in the Netherlands. I love her. I love her drag. Every time we talk to her online, she's been super sweet and very supportive. So I love that she's on here. And I loved her outfit. This was a really good outfit.
So beautiful.
Stunning. Stunning.
Oh God.
Like, let me just say this. Kalian udah tahu siapa yang aku pikir harus menang. Okay?
Okay, Indonesian.
Let's go.
I thought I was Indonesian.
I'm stealing your identity.
But yeah, so obviously we are team Ivy-Elyse. She's amazing. And yeah, this outfit is stunning. Apparently, her friend handstoned this for her. 60,000 stones. A true Amsterdam stoner.
Stop it. No, but she is the moment. Now, come on now. Okay.
It
was gorgeous. It was gorgeous.
On brand as well. I mean, she looked like Ariel, killed her father, said no, I'm now in charge of Atlantis. Okay?
Atlantis?
Yeah, Atlantis.
Atlantis is in Denmark?
I think the world is Atlantis. My reference point is Kingdom Hearts, okay? Don't at me. I'm not just sure if the whole world of Little Mermaid is Atlantis. But
I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Next up was Juicy Couture.
Juicy.
I gotta say, I was not a fan of this outfit. And the first thing I noticed was that she couldn't walk in heels. And I don't think I've ever seen that in an entrance look. And that made me worried. I was like, no, I don't want to put the blame on her being like, maybe you shouldn't have auditioned. But I am wondering why casting cast her if she can't walk in heels yet and doesn't have any experience performing. That makes me worried. Yeah. And that would make me worried as someone who has cast people before for plays, not for TV shows, but still. So I'm wondering what the process behind that is.
Yeah.
Also, if you listen to all the other drag queens that know her, everyone's like, she should have waited. And I think I agree on that. Already based on the intro, but also generally speaking on the episode. Yeah. Let's just preface that.
Yeah.
But I do see a potential in her, and I think that she can go far.
Definitely, yeah.
But I don't think she's there yet. I'm sorry. But I do love the pun of the Kutoure. Yeah. That means, what does that mean?
It's like a swear word.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's a swear word for a bad lady of the night.
And it literally translates to female body
Her piece.
part.
Oh no.
What?
No, her piece.
Her piece?
I tried to censor myself and then I made it worse.
Worse. So it literally translates to down there.
You know, my little Puny was
Puny,
named after
yeah,
Punani.
Yeah. That was
That's
like
the
a more,
word.
yeah. So like down there, and then mixed with the female word for
Lady of the Night.
Lady of the Night.
Exactly. So what did you think?
Okay. So, Juicy Couture, I do know of her. I haven't followed her before. I know that she was quite famous in Amsterdam.
Okay.
So I think that is the reason why she was cast. I think the producers saw potential in her.
Yeah.
And I can get that, of course. I would say wait at least a couple of years.
Yeah.
You need to get that experience as a drag queen. I mean, I also...
In real life, yeah.
In real life as well. And she's also so young. I think she was like 24. She has a lot of drag... Yeah, she has time. That being said, this outfit, mama... It's a miss. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I've seen very good looks from her on her Instagram.
Yeah,
so I
go
think
follow
there is
her.
potential. I just think she was cast too early.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And I think that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because I would love to see more.
Yeah.
Let's move on to My Little Pony.
Pony.
Like I just said, like that's a reference to, well, so My Little Pony, but also Punani. And I think that's a word everyone knows, even in English.
Love that name. Love her name.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous name.
But we knew her.
Yes.
We saw her on Drag My Vision.
Yeah. So we have some tea, okay? Well, it's not really tea.
It's not tea. It's just a story
fact.
about what happened.
Yeah. My Little Puny is the winner of the very first rendition of Drag My Vision. That's a drag competition that celebrates Eurovision acts. And
as you know, we love that.
We love that.
Yeah.
And it's just made for us, okay, as like Eurovision lovers. So, of course, we entered the second rendition.
Speaking of second. She got second.
It was just a cursed moment because I picked Dami Im, Sound of Silence. So I buried her curse of being second.
Yeah.
But it was really fun to see My Little Puny's rendition as well. She won with Tamta Replay. So go check that out. Check it out. And because she was the winner, she also was a judge on the second rendition. And she gave us 12 points.
12 points.
12 points.
Yeah.
The only one who gave us 12 points.
But obviously, we're a fan.
We're a fan. Yeah. So thank you, My Little Puny. I also talked to her about this. So thank you. And I mean, look at you. You're being so successful right now. So
are you following this trajectory?
I mean, I came in second. So
season 4.
It's now like slow down.
So next up, we have Vivaldi.
Vivaldi, also on our list of possible candidates for season 2.
We wanted to see her real bad.
Yes.
And she is very well known across the Netherlands because she is the wig queen of the country. She has made wigs for, I think, a lot of drag queens.
A lot of drag
I wanted to say almost everyone, but you don't have one, so. Because it's expensive, Mama.
True.
There are such good wigs. And I think like half of the wigs you'll see on this season are either made by her or designed by her or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see her here.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So excited. I'm also really excited for her to branch out of the wig world. Because she is talented as a conceptual artist as well.
Love her.
And I'm so excited. And also, she is from Enschede, which is not Amsterdam or Rotterdam. So I'm very excited to see.
Literally opposite.
Literally. Like, it's like the other side of the Netherlands.
Next up was Tabitha. I had heard of her, but I had no idea what kind of drag she was serving.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to see that we have a more old school kind of drag that I used to associate with Dutch drag.
Yeah.
And I'm really loving that we're getting that variety on this season right now.
And she's best personality.
Yeah.
She's obviously the comedy queen, I think.
Then next up, we have the amazing Love Masisi.
Love Masisi. Oh
and Love We Do.
She is a hidden legend.
Well, she's not that hidden now, Mom.
She's not hidden now. Okay.
She is amazing. An amazing singer.
Yeah.
We have seen her on other shows.
Yeah. And on I Can See Your Voice. It's a Dutch TV show.
Yeah. Amazing. And I'm so happy that we get to see more of her on the show now.
So not a lot of people know this, I think. but she's actually the drag daughter of Vivacious. Yeah. Season 6 queen, okay, legend. Love Masisi is actually a Haitian queen that actually originates from New York. And I think she moved to the Netherlands after she started her drag career. I am so excited for Love Masisi. Yes.
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 Yes. Sí.
Sí.
We just came from España, so we know some Spanish. Sí. Next up is the Countess. She's of course known because she did Fred's makeup looks last season.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see her here because she's very much the fashion moment kind of girl.
Yeah.
I love to see it.
Love to see it. She kind of looks like, not that I want to always compare to RuPaul girls, but she kind of reminds me of Miss Fame, especially like the way Miss Fame looks right now. She's very like into modeling. Yeah. Especially in Paris.
Like the fashion aesthetic.
The fashion aesthetic, okay. And she loves the bougie, expensive things. Can't relate. Whore. Maybe.
I said what I said. So next up we have Vanessa Van Cartier.
Yes.
Just yes.
Oh, stunning.
Trans woman representation, Belgian representation. I'm here for it. And the look was amazing. I'm so happy to have her on this season.
Expensive. And there's also so much that you need to know about this queen, okay? First of all, she won Miss Continental 2019. So she's like, I think almost current reigning of Miss Continental. If you do not know, Miss Continental is an international drag pageant competition. And she had to compete against Trinity K. Brunet and Roxy Andrews from RuPaul's Drag Race. And she won. She won. What?
Let that sink in.
She's a legend. Okay, she's a legend. And she's also, alongside with Tabitha, she is the drag mom of Envy.
Yeah.
So, must be very embarrassing for her Envy to see her parents join the competition she won.
It's like Facebook.
Like, Mom, no. Yeah.
Like, after you're gone, your parents take over.
Yeah.
Then last but not least, we have Keta Minaj.
Keta Minaj.
I was not aware. I didn't know her before this competition started.
Yeah.
But I'm so pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
I am so excited. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. And not to be mistaken with Keta Mean, of course.
We don't talk about Down Under.
Only what is Down Under?
Punani. So those are all the queens. We had all their entrance lines. All of them were in English.
Oh my God.
And I'm so sad because last season we had like the iconic Nou meiden. De wie gaat op zijn knieën en heeft nog wat te biechten. All of the 10 entrance lines were in English. And I'm like, this is Drag Race Holland.
Yeah.
Let's do some Dutch things. I'm kind of disappointed. It felt like 60% of the episode was already in English. Like, we don't have a lot to explain culturally or to translate for you guys because this episode was mostly in English.
Yeah, I was kind of debating, like, should we do this or not?
Yeah,
like, there's nothing to explain.
And, like, I know Amsterdam is, like, a really international city.
Yeah.
But then again, so is Groningen. It's a very big student town. I studied English. I didn't speak Dutch for, like, 5 years of my life. Dutch is not my native language.
Yeah.
But one of the things I really get bothered by is a lot of Dutch people using a lot of English in their daily vocabulary. And I'm like, it doesn't have to be like that, especially if we want to put Dutch on the map. Mm-hmm. Let's not all pretend to speak fluent English.
Yeah.
Or let's not all speak English instead of Dutch.
Or let's all just create our own culture in Dutch. Drag culture in Dutch,
yeah,
you know? Which is definitely there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's already there. So, yeah, it's sad.
Exactly. Though there's a little point of critique.
Yeah.
So, who is your favorite entrance?
My favorite entrance
Yeah.
look. Ooh, that's a really good question. I think Vanessa Van Cartier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That gagged me the most.
We disagree. I love this. First episode of the season and we already disagree.
I hate you now.
Maybe you should just go away for a week or something.
Oh, maybe I will.
Then who will do your job next week?
I don't know. Action challenge.
Who will it be?
I do not know.
But you'll find out next week. My favorite would be... It's a tie.
Oh, now you're doubting.
No,
okay.
I actually wrote down, and I'm just acting like I just realized it's a tie. But I wrote
this
down.
Acting over here, okay?
I wrote down my tie. Okay, so my tie is Keta Minaj and Ivy-Elyse. I just love both looks. They're so good. They're so good.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Vanessa Van Cartier. I'm retracting you from my top 2. Yes, Ivy is my favorite. I was like, oh my god, I was so many queens to like go over. So like I was like, oh yeah. So yeah, I agree. Completely agree with you, Ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Vanessa is my second. Yeah.
Okay.
So we still agree. We agree, but disagree on the second place.
Okay. Fine. I have to admit, this cast looks different than I expected the cast to be. Who are you really missing on this cast? Is there anyone you would be like, they were a must for me?
No. No.
Bet you it is an addition.
I think any queen from our list that we made, like we made a video on like top 10 queens that we would like to see on season 2. Mm-hmm. But I think I would love to see is Lekaloli.
Yeah. I have the same one. Yeah.
Lekaloli is this amazing Rotterdam-based queen. She's from Malaysia, and I think her and Ivy being on the same season would be such an explosion of Asian representation. Okay, that would make sense with my fantasy.
Yeah, but now perhaps we'll have you and Lika on the next season. And you can speak Bahasa.
And she can speak Malay, and I'm like, what is that word? I don't know. I don't understand. And then she's like, inilah. So I speak a little bit of Bahasa Indonesia, and especially like Betawi.
Yeah, the Jakarta dialect.
The Jakarta dialect, the heavy dialect. So it might not even be the case that I can understand Malay.
We should test that.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of a discussion during the workroom section that I want to talk about, because Tabitha claimed at one point that Vanessa has a leg up because she is a trans woman. And I'm curious what you think about it from a drag perspective, but I'm always like, Drag Race is not about the fishiness or about how woman illusionist you are. It's about winning challenges. It's about doing good looks. It's about being an actor, singer, dancer, performer, all of these things. And then I don't think it really matters whether you have to tuck or not.
Yeah.
Or whether you have to wear a breastplate or not.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think Tabitha comes from a very older generation type of drag where it is all about the female illusion, and it is about the female stereotypes and then putting it in basically a man performing that. I'm very glad that because of this show, drag has had a revolution basically where it is not about just female illusionist and it's about like drag as an art form. I really see drag as art, and art has many different interpretations, many different perspectives as well. I'm glad that they opened that discussion. I hope that Vanessa did not feel uncomfortable. It didn't seem like it.
No.
But I'm glad that they openly discussed that.
Yeah, I'm happy that it was in the episode. That was a good call.
Yeah.
So we have new judges this season, and I'm very excited. So first of all, we have Carlo Boshard. We already saw him last season as one of the problematic judges on the non-binary episode. So I hope he's grown. He's definitely shown an interest in drag in other programs, which is lovely to see that he's embracing it.
Yeah.
He's, of course, known from impersonating. He has a show called The TV Cantina, which has been running for 10 years, where he impersonates literally everyone.
Yeah.
And the second guest judge is Elise Schaap. And she is also on that show, and she's one of my favorite people in the world. She is hilarious. And she is most well known from impersonating Nikki Plesse, the host from last season, with her bla 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 chocoladevla.
Ja, want daar hebben we weer de schoenen van Louboutins. En dan heb ik het over Chantal Jansen en een beetje Gucci. I love it. Love it.
Yeah, and I remember that when we reviewed the first episode last season, we had no idea what that was referencing to.
The blah 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 chocoladevla.
Yeah, and now that we've gone full circle.
We've gone full circle.
Yes. And then we have a new Nikki Plesse. We have a new Michelle Marika Samalo. I am so excited to have her as a main judge because she is very well known. She is the creator of Milkshake Festival.
Yeah, director.
I'm just so excited because she has worked in the entertainment industry. She has worked with drag queens. And I'm really hoping to have more substantial and content-rich kind of critiques that we need for these queens.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to her as a judge, and I'm hoping that we'll get these kinds of critiques now.
Yeah.
First start, before we get to the talent show, we start with the season 1 queens returning, basically bowing out and letting the new girl shine. And I'm kind of loving this. I wish every season did this. Just bring up the old cast for the first episode.
Yes.
Have them be a part of the talent show.
Yes.
Or just walk the runway. And then it's like a true shift of power.
Yes.
And I'm loving that.
Love that. And I think Drag Race Holland also did that with season 2. They also brought back the season 1 queens. Love
for the photo
that.
shoot. I love that.
Yeah.
And I think that every season should consider doing that.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea. Yeah.
Then we get to the talent show. Since this is already probably a very long episode with a lot of looks, let's just discuss what were your top 3 performances.
I'm going to start out with Li'l Puny. Oh, that act, mama, that was so good. Loved her act. Pole dancing is a great skill to choose for a talent show. Yeah. She commanded that stage, especially when those 2 other dancers joined her. I was like, wow, drag performer.
The worst part was that I was constantly worried the pole was going to capsize because it was not... It was like going off the floor and it's like, no, I can't handle that if that happens. No, but thankfully it didn't. She knows how to swing around.
Yeah, maybe if I would be there, it would be like...
I wouldn't even get on it.
I know. It's like, oh,
let's be real.
It's way too hard. The other 2, I would say, Keta definitely impressed me as well. Yeah. With her stage presence. She really put up a show, basically.
Yeah,
and definitely. I think my third one would have to be Vivaldi. Because she really entertained us. So I kind of agreed with the top 3.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was very thinking about what makes a talent act really good. And I think you really have to find the right balance between making it drag and also showcasing talent.
Yeah.
For instance, the Countess was very, very talented with playing the piano, but it wasn't very drag.
It's missing a drag entertainment factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are yours?
I agree with Puny, and I think Keta was my favorite altogether because I was just so entertained.
Yeah.
I was so entertained. From the moment she got on stage, it was like, pow! The conviction I was missing with a lot of performances, but with her, it was there from the beginning and it was there the whole time. Yeah. Love me some magic as well. So I think that was my favorite. And so Puny in third, Keta in first, and I think my second one would be Love Masisi.
Oh, yeah, of
I
course.
love a good singing performance.
Good, yeah.
She's a great singer, and it really brought me back to those old RuPaul songs that I enjoyed more than the new stuff.
Yes.
The old kind of...
Old school
club kind of music.
Yeah.
And I was really enjoying it, and I loved the flowy pants, and I enjoyed it.
She was very good.
It was good.
It was very good.
So I think that's my top 3.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Mm-hmm. So we've talked about the favorites. Mm-hmm. What is your least favorite out of them all?
It was Juicy's. I have to say, yeah. The song was enjoyable. I liked the beat.
I like the beat. So, yeah.
I mean, it was very drag. Wow, it's starting to get squad.
So I love the idea behind it, but I do expect, especially if you're an Instagram queen, to know your angles. So if your song is about posing, pose, work those angles. Don't be like this. No, be like this. Yeah, this. Really exaggerate the poses. And I want you to hit them and
make us believe, make us want to pose with you.
Exactly.
Mama.
I want those looks to be sharp. I want the poses to be sharp. I want it to be there. Like Fred said, then pose.
Then start. When are you going to start posing?
Exactly. So I think that was really a missed opportunity. To end on a positive note, I really think that there was a good intention behind it, but the execution just wasn't there.
Fell very short. Yeah, for me. I agree.
Yeah. So, okay, and I don't have to return the question.
Oh.
Now do I? So then we get to the runway, and the runway theme is nightlife extravaganza.
Yes.
I was excited for this theme. It's a great way to introduce yourself to an audience.
Yes.
To just go full out with a nightlife look.
Yes.
And boy, we got some nightlife looks.
Love it.
Love it.
Yeah, love it.
Let's do top 3 again. What was like your top 3 of looks?
I'm gonna say definitely Vanessa Van Cartier. I loved her Studio 54 moment.
Yeah.
It was instantly recognizable. I was like, okay, she's going to Studio 54.
Yeah, she walked out and we both said, is that Studio 54?
Yeah.
And then she was like on the voiceover, I'm doing a Studio 54 inspired look. I was like, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
We knew.
We knew.
We got it. We got it right away.
We've been new. Okay?
Yeah.
You are the manager of Studio 54, okay?
Let's go.
Let's go. I was so impressive that she made that thing work.
It was
basically.
beautiful.
It was beautiful. It could have looked very cheap, but it did not.
Yeah, like you would think that would go costumey or it would be like stealing the focus, but it like framed her face in a really beautiful way. And it was definitely my favorite this episode.
Then I'm gonna say Vivaldi because it is so unique. I think I've never seen that kind of look before. It takes so many inspirations, put it in one very cohesive, beautiful look.
And it works.
It works.
She was my second as well. It was amazing. It reminded me a little bit of the art look from Drag Race España by Ugaceo. I just loved it. That's like my favorite kind of outside of the box drag.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, well put together in a chaotic way.
Yeah.
And I just love that.
And then the third one, I think I have to say Puny. Yeah.
Me too.
We
agree.
agree, yeah.
I really need to just get other people up on this couch.
We're boring, okay? We need to disagree
We agree
more.
too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Then again, we spend 1.5 years together in the same house, in the same room most of the time.
So yeah, I need to elaborate. Puny, I mean, maybe it's because she gave me 12 points. So like, I don't know. Maybe I favor her. But yeah, I loved her look because it was very messy, but it worked.
Make it fashion.
Make it fashion. Messy, but make it fashion. Okay?
Yeah.
Loved it.
It was an iconic Club Kid look. And it was also, when she walked out, it was like, Club Kid.
Mama, yes. So, but who are your least favorite looks? Or look? Just one.
Unfortunately, it was Reggie. I heard some other reviews saying like, oh yeah, Juicy was the worst one because it was...
It was too Vegas, showgirl.
Showgirl. Yeah, it was very showgirl. But I do associate showgirls with nightlife.
Yeah.
So I was like, that is not inherently problematic for me for this challenge.
Yeah.
For me, and it also wasn't a bad look, in my opinion. For me, Reggie B's look, I liked the outfit, but the wig distracted me from everything. I was just looking at the wig. It was a messy wig. It just didn't marry well with the outfit for me. Otherwise, it would have been a better outfit. I liked the outfit, but the wig just distracted me the most.
I agree, yeah.
So I think that was my least favorite look of the night.
For me, it would have been between, unfortunately, Ivy and Reggie. I'm so sorry. I do Ivy. Maaf, Ivy. It was one of the least successful looks, unfortunately. It was just a bit too simple. But I would like to commend her though, because that is something that Ivy kind of like would never wear.
Exactly. And for nightlife extravaganza, it was giving me Club Kid in a way. Was. But then again, it's episode 1. Perhaps I would have liked to have seen more classic Ivy.
But then what would make sense? Studio 54?
Perhaps.
She would like bring,
but then again, they don't
bring like an underwater tank.
It's another fish in the water. The bottom 3 made sense after all.
Yeah. I agreed. I agreed.
And then Juicy is unfortunately eliminated. I do think rightfully so, unfortunately. Let's hope that after 4 seasons we get an All-Stars. Maybe then she can redeem herself because she would have had an additional 2 or 3 years.
Or bring her back to a regular season.
Yeah, they've done that before.
I think that's a bit more appropriate for her.
Bring her back in season 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Let's hope that she gets TV money, can improve on her heel walking. And then bring her back for season 3 as like the 11th queen.
Yeah. So that was already the first episode of season 2 of Drag Race Holland.
I'm so happy it's back.
Yes.
I'm so happy it's back.
Happy to be back reviewing it as well.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been an hour.
6 months.
6 months.
It's been like 6 months.
Yeah. So next week will be a sewing challenge. I am excited for that. Finally.
The first
it is happening
sewing
to them.
challenge.
Right in front of our TV.
On TV. But let us know, who were your favorites this episode and who were your least favorite? Do you agree with who went home and who won?
Yes, let us know in the comments. And of course, do not forget to subscribe and to like our video, okay? It would help a lot. And make sure you are here again next week.
Yeah, because we'll be back.
We'll be back.
I'll be back.
Okay, Terminator. Let's terminate that reference.
Let's get food.
Yeah,
it's like 10 o'clock in the
starving.
evening and we haven't had dinner, so let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Bye.
Bye.
Have fun.
Have fun watching.
Super Dewey. Have fun watching? They're done watching.
Watching the episode again? I don't know.
Why would they do that?
We did that for this review, but we
Before
did.
the review, not during the review.
No.